Slowly but surely, people are starting to wake up to the fact that the government has come to save you by destroying you and pushing your face into the mud with economic tyranny. This says, being closed is killing us already, says Las Vegas mayor who slams the virus lockdown as total insanity, but Nevada governor holds firm and says state will reopen when the time is right, when enough people are homeless, when enough of the middle class has dissolved, when the Federal Reserve has done enough economic damage. They might as well wipe away the euphemisms and just speak truthfully, because that's what's happening. The mayor of Las Vegas said that the ongoing lockdown due to the coronavirus outbreak is total insanity. Carolyn Goodman, and good for her for coming to that conclusion, actually speaking out on it. Carolyn Goodman on Wednesday called on Nevada's Democratic Governor Steve Sisolak to lift the closures imposed on non-essential businesses, which is a ridiculous term made up by political psychopaths to favor government as essential and your business that feeds your family is non-essential. Amazing that we've stood for it this long, guys. This shutdown has become one of total insanity, in my opinion, for there's no backup of data as to why we're shut down from the start. Amen. No plan in place to move through the shutdown or even how to come out of it. The mayor, who self-identifies as a political independent, said she spoke with experts who told her that the CV bug or something similar will be, quote, part of what we work through going forward. Guys, think about this. Coronavirus has been with us for a long, long time, and nobody's ever looked at the CV like this. Nobody's ever looked at Zika like this, H1N1, bird flu, swine flu. Nobody's ever looked at Ebola like this. But they're going to execute draconian measures to keep us all locked down in the prisons in our houses, force us to continue with the social distancing nonsense, which, according to some medical professionals, weakens your immune system and actually makes things worse and prolongs the quote-unquote pandemic. We cannot keep our heads in the sand and think it's going to go away. We're adults with brains who can know what to do to wash our hands, to take all precautions not to spread the disease. Goodman said that the ongoing lockdown is killing us already, and it is. You can see that. 22 million people have filed for unemployment already, guys, and it's expected to get much worse next Thursday when they come out with the jobless claims. And that it has strangled the city's convention and tourism industry. You know, you take money away from people, people start dying. People enter into the poverty mode, people start dying. Loads and loads of people start dying. And then you add to that the stress factor that's already going to automatically weaken their immune system. The longer we wait to do this, the more impossible it will become to recover and return to the home we all know and love. And she's talking about her home of Las Vegas. On April 1st, Sisolak issued stay-at-home orders for all residents in Nevada. The governor also extended closures of schools and non-essential private businesses until the end of the month. Sisolak said on Thursday he intends to detail next week some of the criteria he'll use to determine how soon it's safe to slowly start reopening businesses. Imagine that. Political psychopaths are going to tell you when it's safe to return back to your businesses. And we're all sitting back and trusting these people. We're all sitting back and obeying. We're complying. We're getting freaked out because of the stories they're telling us about something that's supposedly killing us, when the thing that's actually killing us is them. It's their edicts. It's their commands. It's their regulations, their stipulations, their threats of violence against us if we don't obey them. It's truly insanity. I agree with this woman. It's truly insanity. But he said any changes will be incremental and insisted he won't succumb to pressure from critics demanding reopening of casinos and non-essential businesses for short-term economic gain, or provide a specific timeline of when that might happen. So we're just going to keep everything up in the air for people who are suffering. And then check out this last statement. Sisolak says, it's not as easy as flipping a switch. Yes, it is. You know how we know? Because they flip the switch on. They can easily flip the switch off, but they choose not to because the Federal Reserve is not done economically raping this nation or setting up things in the other nations as they continue to decimate the dollar as the world's reserve currency set up pervasive bug monitoring, and put in place regulations that will eventually cause you to have a testing certificate before you can go back to work or board an airplane or get on that metro or do pretty much anything in society, and as they set up their mandatory vaccination programs. This is all a plan to strangle us with more authoritarian controls. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video.